Shit, something's going on, I'm not sure. Hold up. I'll just probably have to skip out on the music then, never mind. There we go. Is it working? I don't see any changes on YouTube. Not yet, at least. Oh no. Wait, there we go. It's working. Is it? Yep. Let's see. Video. No, that's not it. Well, there isn't much to do about this right now, but hey, I'm back. I also haven't streamed on YouTube for like a small amount of time. Like, if I were to see the last time I did stream, it was like about uh, 3 months ago, I think. Just gotta check again because I haven't seen it. Most of the time it's just right. Yeah, about 3 months ago since the last time I even tried to stream. Sorry about that. It's just that I had like something to eat earlier and well, I already had something stuck in my throat. Anyways, hey, it's me, Soldier last and or Brandon again. You could go with whichever name you want. Alright, so right now everything's alright. I've been mainly catching up on stuff for school. I'm not sure if I did mention it for YouTube, but I actually decided to continue another semester or two for college. And, well, it's maybe because that I'm almost close to my degree. I should have graduated like this year in May, but thanks a lot to me not being very clear on what to decide for my future. It's been complicated for me, but right now I have everything set up, and hopefully I'll be graduating by next May. So on to a few other things I want to discuss about everything from what's going on. I know that most of the videos right now that I have are just mainly no commentary and of different games, even though it seems childish. Sorry, it's just that maybe I probably be best just to go for variety. Right now, I only have 3 playlists with videos, which is right now. If I could check again, sorry about that. Yeah, 3 playlists with videos being the Minecraft series that I have, clips from Monster Hunter that I might or might not upload at random, and most recently is the Void Pet Dungeon game. Honestly, I've been getting it pushed onto me for a small time, and honestly, that actually seemed interesting because of the art style. I've never heard about the Void Pet company at all in the past uh, 2-3 years, or just in general 2 years, because this is just their most recent game that they came up with about 2014. And honestly, I actually really enjoy it, despite being like free to play and all. I really don't mind games being free to play. It's honestly refreshing to try different things aside from what I'm at right now. Oh yeah, if it wasn't obvious as well, I have a new environment. It's just a standalone background, me at a desk, and then me right behind the desk. Jeez. Keep forgetting that whatever's getting stuck, it's gonna hurt a bit. Uh, so the main reason obviously that I wasn't streaming on YouTube as much is because, well, I haven't really found anything that could properly work on my computer to stream, because I've already seen how choppy a plugin was for streaming from the computer. I honestly thought that the current specs the computer has would work, but like after rewatching about 20-30 minutes of it, I've seen that it's not as I originally thought it would be. And eventually, when I have the chance, I can go and get a new computer to then actually stream the games that I have from my Steam library. Obviously, I'm gonna try again with Plague Inc. And I've been busy with the game. I haven't progressed through any of the diseases I haven't done yet, but I'm probably gonna try to replay the entire game from bacteria upwards to the cure mode. But what I've essentially done in the game is just repeatedly play rounds in both the the base game and the cure mode of plaguing, and I've actually been getting all the advisors and genetic codes that the game has to offer. Like I did mention in the first plaguing stream, I played the game before on my phone. I did have to spend a bit of I did get a gift card before and used it so that I could like access the rest of the game, which honestly might have been a good decision on my part because, well, it was mainly because of another channel that I watched during the pandemic. I'm not gonna say anything more about that. That's just all I'm gonna say. Anyways, right now I am planning to add another sort of playlist to my channel. This is more or less revolving around uh, creative writing. Yeah. And I thought that maybe it would be interesting to share what I have written so far. And so far, it's not much. It's because that the story that I'm trying to write right now is currently based on a dream that I had. Can't really remember much, but the main things that stood out for me were a sort of gateway or portal between the realm that I was in and Earth itself. So I thought maybe I could use that as a basis for a short story, but well, or just a story in general. I kind of probably thought of maybe publishing it, but I don't think it's probably good enough to even go that far. And that if I ever do try to publish something like that, I kind of want to probably display it somewhere. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna happen. Most of the time, I just don't think that my writing's good enough because usually I am like fairly creative for anything, even though I barely started doing like proper drawings and stuff. It's just mainly because of character. I'm not sure how to say the word, but just like different poses of a person in different areas. I don't remember what the style of drawing was, but I remember that I took it or that I did it for my intro to art class I took in high school. And honestly, it seemed easy enough for me. Really didn't mind it for most of the time. Most of the time, I just drew characters that I really enjoyed. Wait, no, that's exactly what I did. Well, that's it. Right now, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise on my Switch, mainly because I've been enjoying the story so far. More or less, like, it's very linear, and very recently, about 2 3 weeks ago, I've started using the Charge Blade back in the or yeah, a charged blade in general. And so far, it was kind of hard to learn because I was mainly using the long sword. But after seeing the moveset, it seemed pretty easy. Though I don't know how to properly use the condensed slash that thing has as a skill for the game. And right now, the most things that I did for streaming was just well, stream on Twitch. I kind of want to probably try to do a multi-stream both on YouTube and Twitch, but again, like I said before, my computer's not strong enough to handle multiple programs at once. And as soon as I would get a better one, I would try to do that when I have the chance. After that, properly stream games and just see where the road ahead takes me. What else? Let me just change something real quick. And there we go. I plan to use. I was going to plan on using 2 songs from the Creo. I hope that's how many people say it because I know it's the Spanish word creo, which means believe, I think, or like first like saying that I believe, which is yo creo, which and honestly makes sense for it to more or less be pronounced like that, but at the same time I would believe different people would say it another way, like I said. And just recently, yesterday, I've more or less been crap, what is it? Oh yeah, I've been mainly just been seeing different videos on topics, like mainly obviously being Monster Hunter and other games. More or less also going back to some nostalgic videos from the past, being uh, some of the classic Minecraft mod reviews from Dan TDM, which honestly it was kind of good. It was good to see again. It was good to see a video or two of his stuff again. I I felt happy, really, and seeing how much his or hearing how his voice changed from 10 years ago up to now was honestly quite shocking to me. Right now, there hasn't been much going around my town, but right now it's partly cloudy, and honestly, I don't mind cloudy weather. Usually means that it would probably rain, or it would probably be cool for the morning. And if it's cool for the morning, I wouldn't mind it being like refreshing all day. If it were to stay like that, then I'd honestly just walk around everywhere, or just go on my bicycle and eventually go to the store if I can. Hmm. I kind of wanted to probably go into gardening someday, like having my own sort of flower pot or something similar, so then I can more or less show the progress that I want to do. Though I'm not sure what type of flowers or plants I should try to grow. Kind of thought I'm probably doing the tulip or a one of the evergreen plants. Plants. I should really try my best to pronounce everything. In the intro stream, if anyone has even tried to see it, I claimed that I wasn't good at pronouncing everything. I've just mainly stuttered all the time and or probably slur my words because I really can't get to the one that I'm looking for. And it's just mainly because of how I speak. I know there's probably like a lot of teachers that could help me fix that, or probably a doctor to also help with that, but I don't know if they can. I don't have doubts for anyone in the medical field. I know that they're bright, they're always pretty smart, and that they always have an impact on life, always helping those in need when needed. It's just hard to communicate, really. I just try to speak the best that I can from my mind and from what I tried to see. Yesterday in the afternoon, I was able to catch the glance of a VTuber review. I'm not sure if they're probably on YouTube, and I'm not sure if I am able to allow to be talking about this, but like, let me see here. If anyone is interested, I'll be putting their name in the chat, since I bet I probably won't be able to say it properly, but I'll still try. Give me a second. Alright, there we go, I got it right. Hopefully I can see it right, but their name is Mimi First Set. First Set. There we go. Said it right the second time. I added the extra F to the word, but honestly, they actually seem like a pretty nice VTuber. Their model actually seemed like adorable and pretty. It's just the way that I want to try to compliment people. I usually think that maybe giving a positive message to anyone might make a day no, not a day's person better. A person's day better. Sorry. Even the way that I even try to speak, I always switch up words in different places. But that's just let me just continue right now. But that's just what I think of their model. They seem really nice. They seem like they're probably a good person as well to probably watch in free time. And I mean, if I ever have the chance when I'm not playing any games, I could probably catch their stream. Though Again, I also have other things to do besides playing games and stuff. Right now, I'm barely doing a food handler certification for more career options, which honestly, it's a good thing to do. All right, I really think that it would probably open different paths for me to participate in, and once that's done, I could actually be making a fair bit of money. Though right now I also need to learn where I should best use it. I know that I remember that I took a finance class. I don't. What's the rule? There we go. I remember. The teacher that I had, I really liked his class. He was also the club advisor for the esports club that my high school had or has. I'm not sure if it still has it, but hopefully they do. He and his class were honestly one of the best that I've taken. And right now, with what I remember from his class the most, besides his soft and monotone voice, which I really respect him, okay? I respect him for being one of the greatest teachers I had. And one of the concepts he taught me the most was the 50, 30, 20 rule. I don't I know that 50% is for needs, I believe. 30 is for wants and then 20 essential, I think. Let me Did I say it right? Or am I wrong? Because I remember that's one of the things. Yeah, alright. I got some of it right. Only the first two parts. Which is 50 for needs, 30 for wants, and 20 for savings. That's the concept that he taught me in his class that stood out the most. And right now, despite what's going on with me taking college, obviously that 50% is going for the needs for studying, which makes sense right now. 30% would be wants, being food, hygiene, hygiene products in general, like conditioner and all that. And what else? And the 20% for savings. Uh, right now, I should really save what I want to save towards for. Obviously, my main goal right now would be getting a new computer. Could be personal for myself or getting a new one for my entire family. I would prefer to get one for the entire family because most of the work right now is being used or done via Microsoft Word, Excel, everything like that. Mm. Man, me going on a tangent really exhausted my throat somehow. I should have had a cup of water ready. And where was I? Oh yeah, most of the assignments that I'm getting also need like Word or Excel or anything from Microsoft because it's honestly easy to use all those programs despite using like about 6, 7 year old hardware. And if we get a new one, then everything will more or less be more efficient to do the work, and I like it. Or yeah, I'll be liking it. I mean, because loading up the computer is fairly slow right now, mainly probably because of storage and all the programs that it has to boot up properly and to run the games that I have. But just in general, I just want a new computer so then everyone can use and nothing can get delayed. I know that I'm switching topics like back and forth. It's just that there's like a lot of things that I just really wanted to talk about. And I really didn't explain much. I'll just go back. No, I already did creative writing. But what else? Oh yeah, I forgot one thing for it. Uh, I think I already said it, but I am making a new playlist just so that it revolves around creative writing. And right now, that's the story about the dream that I also mentioned earlier is going to be within that playlist. Anything that I write will be said within the playlist, and any videos that I upload to it. Sorry. The way that I speak is not good and I really want to fix it. And so I'm not sure how I should probably set it up because I kind of wanted to make it like a chapter system, which right now it's what I have. Right now I'm still trying to work out on a few things for it, trying to see how I should direct the story to it. And hopefully if anything of it gets stolen, I should always make sure to list it as my own creation and stuff. And that's obviously what I'm gonna do. Everything in the description is gonna be listed as mine, the video as mine. Any and oh yeah, the videos for that playlist are going to have background footage of different games that I played or that I play. I mean, I will always say what type of game it is, just in case if anyone ever comes across my video and has a vision impairment, so then I could always let them know what it is. But I mean, it's probably not even a good idea, since, for example, if someone was blind, they probably won't be able to see the footage and would rather listen to the video itself. And honestly, I don't mind at all, okay? Anyone who watches what I have, I, I want to say I greatly appreciate it, and I really don't mind for what you see, alright? I just want to have this for fun until I want to think on maybe making this like a permanent thing for myself. But I'd rather not. I want to actually have a fairly good job to work. This being as a backup option might be a good choice, but we'll just have to see in the future if anything bad happens, like a recession or a Great Depression event, which I have more or less understood like very recently in my macroeconomic class. So that's one tangent done. Let's see. Writing and I'll probably try to stream more often if I can for YouTube. Though right now I'm probably just gonna be doing mainly Twitch streams for a little bit, since they're both easy to use platforms, and well, I'm not really sure where to properly start using everything. since right now I'm just gonna be doing like mainly some chatting streams and nothing else. I probably might do reaction content, probably. I don't know if I should or not because there is the chance of being struck down by the creator, which I kind of want to see almost everything that's used, or more or less learn how people properly do reaction content with. And since I know that many use warnings at the start of video to let viewers and or YouTube know that it's under fair use, though I'm not sure how it should be like that. Excuse me, I just yawned. I it's because that I always wake up in the morning, like around 2, 3 a.m. It's been a habit for now, mainly because of some things I've been doing in life, but I won't say. Oh, oh yeah, and I'm not sure how I'll probably be using fair use while trying to do reaction content because I do feel scared. Okay, I feel scared that I might get like a strike for re-uploading content, which is more or less what I think would happen when I try to do reaction content. It's what I it's more or less like right now a fear that I have. I'm not sure if it's like a strong or weak fear, but hopefully many people kind of understand. I might be using this as a starting point to probably do reaction content, but I'm not sure where to start. I kind of want to start on maybe animations of different channels and see how they are. I've already seen a few animation channels because of the art style they have, and I honestly like it, like their way of animation and their way, no, not their way, their art style. That's what I meant to say. The way they animate it and the way that they stylize their art. I'm not sure how. Again, I'm not sure how it would go for fair use and all that. I'll just have to figure it out in the near future. I might try to also make a layout for when I try to play games, like many streamers do. Though probably just having my PNG like at the bottom of a corner to at a area that seems acceptable for viewers should be alright, and then have the video in the back playing, or just the game itself playing as well. Which is what I've seen many people do. It makes sense. It's I'll I'll just stop that for that topic. Uh, why not? I'll go back to the VTuber that I mentioned. I've already said that their model was like adorable and cute, stuff like that. Now, honestly, people might be wondering why did I probably say that. Well, honestly, I just think that it does seem cute, alright? Like, most models more or less seem adorable and and fit the aesthetic that VTubers go with. My aesthetic, well, I'm not even considered a VTuber. I'm a PNG talking to you right now. And I honestly like the way everyone in the VTubing scene has their own styles for their start screens and end screens. So let me switch back to this. All right. As you can see, it's just a basic blue background and just some text on it. Nothing animated, just basic. And then here on this layout, it's more or less the same thing. It's also basic, not too complex for everyone. I just kind of prefer the simple things, really. Everything simple for me is easy to do. I just think that having like a simple style like this right now would be great to start off. And that's just how I want it to be. Nothing too heavy, just like simple basic colors, and hopefully nothing that could hurt a person's eyes. And for the VTuber that I mentioned earlier, which was Mimi for Set or Seft, sorry. Their colors are mainly pastel, or like a pastel blue like color, which honestly it's pretty good. I really liked it. And more or less kind of made me calm since I was like feeling a bit stressed out yesterday because, well, yesterday they were also barely debuting their model. And, well, after seeing the color palette and scheme that they used, it's pretty relaxing. So, yeah, I watch VTubers, I watch different contents, I watch classic content from the past. I could watch anything as long as, well, as long as if it's alright according to YouTube, because there's like a lot of content that is fairly moderated with by YouTube, and I really respect anyone who moderates. Alright, as long as they have full control and knowledge of what they're doing, they will always have my respect. Doesn't matter what happens, they will have respect. What's ah, jeez. Sorry. It's like barely in the morning. According right now, it is currently 9:45 Pacific Standard for me. It's probably 11:45 Central Standard, and Eastern Standard is already like 12:45. I I only know merely those time zones since that's just how it is. let's see. I'm not sure what else I want to talk about since all the things that I already mentioned earlier was everything that I wanted to, well, talk. Everything's already been sorted out, and I'm not sure what to say. Oh crap. I forgot what I was also going to do. I remembered that in a stream, I think. I'm not. Yeah, a stream on Twitch. I said that I was going to probably take a picture of the glasses that I have with me right now and to probably show it on stream. I'll probably do that for tomorrow or Thursday, depending if I can, because tomorrow I can try to stream because I have a class that starts at 8 in the morning, ending at 9. Well, about just an hour after it starts, I mean. That'll probably take like 30 minutes to get home, and then after which I'll just set up stream. Because of the glasses I was mentioning, I'm also going to be getting a new pair. It's also going to be like a different color, but probably is the same prescription. Since I I prefer to see, well, I can't really explain, but all the text right now from OBS is like kind of hard to read for me, even though if I zoom in or adjust the text size, it'll probably help, but not a lot. And well, hopefully they probably come in by this or next week. So yeah. Guess that's all I wanted to talk about. If anyone even wants to, I could probably link. It scared me. I'm sorry if that chime also scared you, but it's a low battery chime that sounded from from the other device that I have to match stream on, and it's just barely telling me that it's at 20%. It scared me a little. I'm fairly jumpy for like anything, so if I were, so like just in jump scares and horror games like that, I would probably get scared easily. Yeah. I'll just probably end stream now. If you guys want, like I said, you could go check out the VTuber that I mentioned. Hopefully on the stream replay you'll be able to catch the name if you're not able to see it from the live chat. Their name is Mimi Furseth. Hopefully I said it right. It's probably the second, third, or fourth time I said it by now. Just go check it out, probably on YouTube and Twitch. They're probably on both. So hopefully you can find them there. Anyways, thank you to anyone who ever watches this. Really hope that you have an amazing day. Hopefully everything goes alright for everyone. And if you're watching this at night, about to go to bed, if this ever got recommended to you, I hope you sleep well. Hope you're well rested for the next day. and hopefully the next morning brings good luck for you. This is Soldier McBlast, also known as Brandon, signing off for the day. Thank you, and goodbye.